Red Sequence, thank you so much for the sub. How are you? How's everybody doing? What's up, Michael Stryker? How are you guys doing? All right, give me a second here. Let's see. I think we're all back up to normal. This music is way too loud. So nice having everything at my fingertips now instead of spread all over my desk. Okay, so let me go live here on Instagram. How you guys doing? Happy New Year. Let's see here. Go live on Instagram. Okay. Just gaming, leaking some classified documents. What you playing? You playing, what is it, War Thunder? Is it War Thunder that they did that on? Or is it World of Tanks? It was one of those games. But hi, everybody. It's 2025. I don't have a project that I'm working on currently in Maya, so we're going to finish up an older one, which I was just looking at, and it's got some problems. So we're going to fix those today, and then hopefully get it ready for Substance Painter. Stigma, hello. How are you? Love your face, too. Did you guys have a good New Year? Everybody feel rested? Are you still trying to get to that rested state? Meaning past tense. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. My phone over here. Just a second here. Got to clock into my goated app. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Well, so lots changed. More is going to change too because I've got to do more stuff in my office. But you can see that I am standing, which is a weird feeling. I've never done a standing stream before, so this is going to be fun. No, New Year was exhausting. That's a bummer. I tried to relax. I relaxed. I worked on another project that I can't work on stream last night, so it was pretty good. Well, it wasn't bad otherwise. Hopefully you get some time to get some rest now. Started playing disc golf again, and I've missed it. Got some awesome news about Dad. I'll message you about it. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Disc golf. I had a bunch of friends who used to play disc golf. That's cool. So yeah, this project I started, oh god, I want to say like maybe 2 months into 2024. And I ignored it since, which honestly looking at it, like it's not bad. It has some issues that I need to clean up. So we're gonna fix this up real quick and then potentially get it UV'd, which would be kind of cool because then I can get it textured. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you guys all had a wonderful New Year, and I hope you guys continue to have a wonderful New Year. Hopefully it's only up from here. Hello, I started my master in VFX 4 months ago, and I started following you. I love your work. Hey, thank you so much, and congrats on starting your master. Where are you going to school for it? I thought about it a long time ago, but then I decided not to. Okay, so I already see this glaring, awful, ugly Engon right here, so I'm going to terminate this somewhere. We're going to just look at this piece here. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to go... I'm not in my modeling tab here. It's been a minute since I've actually been modeling in Maya. So we'll just add an edge loop there. And then we're going to play with this a little bit. Control delete, give myself some room here. I'd like this project to actually turn out really nice, so I don't really want to cut too many corners here. Some of this though, it's just ugly stuff. Okay, so we have a little bit of pinching here. Not a massive fan of that, but I can fix that by just adding in an edge loop. It's a little bit better. Okay. This is really ugly right here. I don't like that at all. So, part of this is just because some of these pieces are sunken in. So really, it's going to come down to just fixing and correcting a little bit here. I think what I want to do... in Barcelona FX Film School. Nice! That sounds awesome. Cool. Well, congrats on that. I hope it's not too ridiculous. But I'm sure a master's program is quite the undertaking. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Mesh tools. Do I want to do it that way? I'm trying to think of how I want to do it. Send DM, don't worry about reading now. Okay, I'll respond to you after stream, don't worry. But I'm glad it's good news, Stigma. Always glad to hear it's good news. Hey guys, we did it. We hit partner on YouTube. I am officially a partner on YouTube. I haven't gotten any of it set up yet. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. But finally hit it the day after Christmas. So if you didn't see the announcement, it's pretty exciting. I'm super thrilled. All right, so let's see. Let's do edit edge flow here. Nope, don't do that. Why is it doing that? Yeah, that's not going to do what I want it to. That's unfortunate. But I think what I can do here, because this is all just really kind of simple geo, I can just kind of rearrange it a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that was actually really dipping down. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Let's look at this. So let's level these out. I definitely don't need it that far. Okay, so we'll go up here now. So a lot of the issues I'm seeing is I've just got way too much like geo here. And I want to fix some of this edge flow that we got going on here. Because see, that's just kind of unnecessary right there. Same with this piece. There's a lot of junk going on here, so I don't know what I was doing when I did this. But it's probably why I abandoned this project. Oh, let's see. That's definitely an issue. Got to clean that up. If you guys aren't familiar with this, is the pistol from ODST, Halo 3 ODST. What's up, Sharky? How you doing, buddy? How goes it? How was your new year? Is it as exciting as everybody else's? Pretty sure none of us did much anyway. I didn't do anything. I kind of don't like going out for New Year's anymore. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to fix this up here. There's a lot of stuff here that I'm like, why did I do this? See, look at that. That goes nowhere. That's 1, 2. That's an Engon. So let's get rid of that. Where do you go? Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. This is going to be a lot of reworking. That's okay. Feels like any other day. Yeah. Basically. You're tired, though? Hopefully you can get some rest, buddy. I'm quite tired, too. It's why I'm drinking an energy drink at 7:30. Let's see here. Some of this, like, is fine, but other pieces of it, just not okay. Like, look at this. I don't even know, man. Oh, I see what happened. I'm gonna redo that, though, because I don't like that. Okay. So that's more clean than it was. Gonna bridge these guys. Excited for tomorrow. Mom's making special dinner for birthday. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's right. Tomorrow's your birthday. Is it tomorrow or today? Did I miss a notification? Am I terrible? Probably. Let me see. I thought I had that on the way. No, because it was Lydia's birthday. So your birthday is coming up, right? Why are you not on the... Oh, there you are. Yeah, you're the second. Okay. Ladies today, mine's fun. That's right. I knew you guys were like really close. Well, happy early birthday, buddy. What's she making for dinner? Alright, that's much cleaner. Minus the gaping hole. Alright, so... See, this stuff is just unnecessary at this point. So... This is kind of the fun, though, about revisiting old models. You're like, what the hell was I doing? Why did I do this? Why am I stupid? I don't even know where that goes. Where does that go? It just dies in here? Are you kidding me? Wow. Alright. This is why. This is why. Lobster tail, shrimp, and crab. Ooh. Seafood's the best. I love seafood. That's good, man. That sounds like it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Hey, Montito Freak. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. How are you? Welcome on in. Alright, where does this edge go? So we're gonna just delete that. Yeah, alright. We'll just work our way up the front of this thing. Ideally, I'd like to reduce this a little bit more. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, though. I know I can. What I can do is I could split that. Let's see, mesh tools. Insert edge loop. Where does that go? Yes, that does work. That's busted, but that's okay. I can fix that. Okay. Anybody have any new, I don't know if you guys do them, New Year's resolutions? I don't personally do them anymore, but I know they work for some people. This is not cool. Okay. So this needs to, okay, hold on. So we're gonna take this edge loop here. Drag this here, because I'm pretty sure that doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't. Let's just do this here. Just target weld, boom. Okay. That's better, so that flows straight through the model. This was clearly before I stopped caring, or I started caring about my topology. Surface slide. We'll pull this guy. I need something a little bit more upbeat music-wise, because this music's a little slow. Let's find some Carl Casey. Carl Casey. There we go. Anybody starting any new projects? Anything cool going on yet? Did you fix your YouTube title? I saw the post and I was confused. I did? Why? Did it get broken? Life. Should be first stream of 25. Let me see. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so little fun thing here that apparently changes when you hit like partner. They don't make you manually like go live anymore, so you get to just automatically go live, which is cool, but also confused the hell out of me. So that's why that broke the first time. Mr. DeSale, hello, how are you? Amazing, bro. Thank you so much, Brian. Resolution is to be more self-aware of my decisions and my health and self-care. Nice. That's good. I love that. Been working on stuff that's in Discord. Yeah, I've been seeing what you're working on. It's looking cool. It's looking real cool. Are you starting to have a better feel for it now? Oh, come on. So if I smooth that now, look at that, much better. Okay, that little dent's okay. Not super concerned about that. So now we got to focus on this stuff. And this thing here. I can't necessarily drag that through. I know I pulled that one to kind of support that. So this is where this gets a little annoying. because technically I did this all wrong. And I'm kind of hating myself for it, so we're going to fix it. Oh, man. The shit that I tried to get away with this model. Okay. So, the issue that I'm seeing here is this isn't quadded properly, so we're going to fix that now. That should go all the way through. That's fine. Let's actually make that a tad bit thicker so we don't get too much distortion there. That's going to be broken for a minute here, so we're just going to fix this now. Alright, so Q-scape. So we're going to try to maintain this topology. Do I want to do this way? That's going to really increase things. Let's not do that way. Hold on. I have other plans for that. M. Sharif, hello, how are you? I didn't know you were streaming today. Yeah, I know. I was planning on it. I just didn't announce it. But I'm here. How are you? Happy New Year. Do I want to leave that way? I really don't, but I kind of also don't want to fix that. It doesn't look bad. Topology-wise, it doesn't look fantastic, but I don't know. I'll come back to that. This is really what I want to fix. So let's look at this. So mesh tools, insert edge loop. So if I drag an edge loop right here, that's going to go straight through that model, which is what I don't want. So maybe we kind of break even here. That'll fix that. Okay. Then we have this that needs to be done. So we'll go mesh tools, insert edge loop. That's the wrong tool. Let's go here. Oh, I hate the way I did this, man. That's okay. This is also why I never finished this as a tutorial, because I knew I was doing it wrong. But it would be a nice model to finish, so... Edge slide. Vertex. Target weld. Go boom there. Hello. Beautiful. Alright, so that flows through. So now we can kind of work in adding that stuff in. Connor Sachs, what are you working on here? This is the Halo 3 ODST pistol. I started this project a long time ago, and I just decided to finish it. Shroud EXE, Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you as well. Let's see. Happy New Year to you as well. Unfortunately, I had a rough week. My mental health isn't in a good place at the moment. Trying my best to keep my head above the water. Through a manner of speaking. I get it. I get it. Hopefully things start getting a little bit better for you. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. But hopefully things start to kind of smooth out a little bit. It's new year, new opportunities. Okay, so this model, I kind of hate it, but it's okay. We're gonna just try to salvage this, because ideally that would be kind of my support there. So all I really did was kind of shift that up, which worked. The inside here we will worry about kind of near the end of this, but let's see. So if I smooth that, that's much cleaner, much better. There's so little lumping now. There's a little bit of lump, but not bad. All right, so let's fix this guy now. So this should be an internal support ring. It is. I just don't like it because it's in a weird shape. So let's fix that. Okay, and we'll drag an edge loop here and drag an edge loop here to support that outer ring edge. Same thing here. And now when we smooth, that should look nice. Nice little vent port thing. A little bit of pinching though, so let's figure that out. So usually when I'm dealing with pinching, I'll just have to separate these kind of upper portions here. So we're gonna do this. I think that's where I want it. We'll just do a surface slide so we don't screw up the mesh. Let's go one more up. Smooth that. That should fix that pinching for the most part. Got a little bit there. I think that's also because there's no support up here, so I gotta add that, but not a big deal. Do game assets require triangles and n-gons? Will it create a problem while I bake my asset? So I know with most gaming engines, they try to avoid n-gons at all cost. Most of them are still triangle based, so like triangles are fine in game engines. You also really don't need to worry about avoiding them too much anyway in like regular topology. I still use them myself, but obviously quads are kind of king there. All happened out of nowhere too. Anyway, I won't get into it too much as I don't want to start a live stream project. Oh no, you're good, M. Sharif. There's no problem with that. I hope that I do hope that gets better for you. I really do. That's always rough to deal with. So I'm sorry that you're going through that right now. Cool. Revisiting an old project I've been working on, animation late. Nice. I've been wanting to do animation lately, and I want to do another BD1 animation, but I'm in a stage where I have so many ideas on what I want to do that I don't, I need to like actually plan things out because I've been really bad about planning things out. That's not what I want. This is what I hate about the selection algorithm in Maya, is sometimes it just doesn't want to do what you want it to. Okay. So we'll pull that. Nope, went too far down. Pull that. Same thing here. And same thing here. Okay. So cool. Smooth that, see how that's doing. Better, still got some pinching, but we'll resolve that. You can see though how we just like, we fixed all this quad in this one area already. So just kind of working through this and figuring out what the hell I actually did here. That's a good idea, I'll save. Save scene. I think that's everything. What's everything? By the way, I saw your 3D printed Terminator endoskull, looks really nice. Love that you had red eyes. Yeah, it was really cool. I bought that model off of Cults 3D, and that dude does an awesome job. He made him in ZBrush. Here, I can actually pull it up here. Might as well give that guy a shout out because it was pretty cool. T-800 3D print bust. Pretty sure it was on Cults. Let's see if I can find it real quick here. Yeah, here we go. So this is the model I bought. Oh no, this is the newer version. So he's got like a bunch of them. This Skynet 2029 guy. The one I bought was this one. And so he did a really cool job. He made this all in ZBrush. And then he split it apart into individual pieces. And then I printed all these individually. I wanted to do 2 of them. But after the sheer amount of sanding I had to do with this, I don't want to make one ever again. So, I'm not going to do it again. JD, hi sir, good morning from India. Hello, good morning. Yeah, so that's all ZBrush work. I wish I could take credit for that model, but I haven't wanted to model a Terminator just yet. I've actually had like no interest. That's something I used to try to model all the time, was Terminators. And I've had no interest to do it again. Okay. This one's gonna be a little tight. That's all right. Okay. So this one on the inside's fine. This extra loop ring that I've got here, this doesn't matter. Or wait a minute. No, hold on. I think it did. View selected. It did because they curve up a little bit. Okay, never mind. I'll leave it. I'm not going to touch it. Biggest pain about the near future spaceships is the detail you need to put in, which is a pain. Yes, detailing is a pain. It took me 130 hours to finish detailing the ship that I made last year. Now full. Hello, how are you? Trying to think of different components. So, here's a fun trick for that. It sounds like it's cheating, but it's not cheating. Pull up the old Star Wars models. So if you pull up like Millennium Falcon and stuff like that, look at all the stuff they use for those. So you'll like see like bits and pieces of like razor blades and stuff. Really, it's just like up to your imagination on what you want to add to it. But it's also a good way to get like inspiration for what parts you want to add to them. That's how I did it on mine. All right, where does this edge zip go? So we're gonna delete that. This is awful. Okay. So control delete that. I want this to be its own standalone piece here. Insert edge loop. Okay. Multi-cut. Boom. I think that just did what I didn't want it to do. It did. That's fine. Just zoop. All right. Been working on my 3D asset. I was trying to not get triangles in them, so because it was one of the production assets, so quads were required for some high. So my question was, will it affect it? Yeah. So it depends. Like if you're doing something hard surface, not so much. As long as the distortion, if you're not seeing surface distortion, you're fine. So like generally on flat faces, it's okay. But if you're doing something organic, yes, it matters. Underperformance or interesting with trees and all the biomes and stuff. Yeah, it shouldn't. The trees are going to affect your scene more than like having n-gons and triangles. By the way, don't forget the Ultimate Blender Core Skills is on sale on Humble Bundle. Oh, that's cool. I don't want to learn Blender, but if you guys want to learn Blender, if you're in the Discord, I think that does get posted on Mag. Can you send me the link, Sharky? I'll post it in the Discord for those of you Blender guys and gals. Why am I dropping so many frames right now? That's weird. You posted it already? Oh, is that the old one? JK, it's already in my 3D resources in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Good stuff in there. I personally bought some ZBrush tutorials that I'm like struggling to get through, but I have been trying to get through them. Insert edge loop. Okay, so we're gonna figure out what happened here. Because ideally... Oh, I see. Oh, that's not good. Well, wait. No, it's fine. Oh, this is the... Okay. Yeah, there's other issues here. Okay, sir, thanks. I'll try to optimize my scene. I'll try it out, and after that, thanks for... Yeah, no problem. If you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord. It's always a good place to get questions answered. All right. I'm actually kind of enjoying standing, not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? That's an idea. Roll for notifying when you or I find deals. That's cool. That'd be a great idea. Okay, so let's look at this. That's a separate piece, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, no. Should isolate. Can we stop here? Shift I. Okay. So, I know I've just created that n-gon. Not super stressed about it just yet. What I want to do is figure out what the hell happened in here. Control delete. Okay, so there's like... Are there any floating verts in there? No, there's not. All right, mesh tools, insert edge loop. Drag that in there. Multi-cut. Boop. Go. All right, cool. And if you guys didn't see it, the quick tips are back. So I'll be posting quick tips again on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. Now that I'm back in the groove again. Okay. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to you, too. Let's all make it a good one. Okay. So that needs some additional support right there. So let's just go here. Okay, so there's something going on here. The question is what? Because if I drag an edge loop through there, that should just go through. Ah, that's terrible. Okay. There's an extra vertice over here. Yep. Right there. You little bugger. Oh, it's a... shoot. I see. Let's see if I can... oh. Just merge those together. Okay, that's better. That should work now. Okay. All right. Just keep kind of working our way through here. All right, so we've got this new little end gun that we created here. That's trash. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. I'm gonna build one right here to go straight through, and then I'm gonna connect to that corner. And that should solve that. Boom. Beautiful. Just need some support on that corner. All right. God, that's so ugly. I did finally catch up on the rest of the PC community. I got a 4K monitor. Now that I can run in games 4K 30. I want to get a 4K display at some point. Now that I have more like real estate, I can. Like my tablet, my drawing tablet is 4K, but I don't have like a 4K main display because for me, if I swap one, I'm gonna have to swap the other one just because I'm like super like just anal about that. Turn that down a bit. There we go. What happened in Discord, Sharky? Did one of the bots go crazy? I have a 16 by 10, 19 by 1200 is the Asus Pro Art. I'd like to get some Asus Pro Art displays. They're really nice. So Asus, if you're watching. Wink, wink. That would be kind of fun. Okay, so that's cool. Escape 3. It's honestly amazing how badly you can do something. I see what happened here. Oh my god, what is that? So, here's a good learning example. If you were to work in a production model and you handed this to somebody, they would probably try to kill you. This is also why I try to avoid beveling, because beveling always does this crap. So, I get to fix that. Okay. Multi-cut. Honestly, don't even know how I did that, but this was 10 months ago me. Discord has it enabled by default on permission, so it allows users to use external applications, which allow a ton of bots to raid servers. Ah, perfect. I love that. Because screw protecting servers. Yeah, it probably doesn't help too that I have mine public because it's the whole forum thing. I might just honestly get rid of that because I don't know if anyone uses it. What's wrong with the bevels? So if you didn't, you kind of missed it, but sometimes what they'll do is they'll create little extra triangles and corners and stuff, and then they'll start causing loops in your topology. Let me see if I can find one. There might be another one in here somewhere. Or I just fixed the only one that we had. I think I fixed the only one we had. Yeah, it looks like I did. But basically what I had was I had a loop going up, and then it would curl in, go down, over, and then back out. That's the kind of thing we try to avoid. So sometimes Bevel will do it. It's not all the times, but I tend to avoid them because that happens. It's also just kind of an older school of thought. Okay, we got some extroverts here. So this was all screwed up because of a bevel. I hate that. Okay. Mesh tools, multi-cut. Okay. So that's better. There's definitely an extrovert in here somewhere. Something's pulling. It's over here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so there's a huge chunk right here. Oh, that's annoying. I used to use bevels. Don't use them. Yeah, I'll use them occasionally. Like for this piece, it kind of called for it, but I really just don't like them. I think people become a little too heavily reliant on them, and they can really jack up your mesh. Okay, so the same thing here. We're gonna work to just kind of isolate this. I want these to flow through, but not be part of it, basically. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete these corners. Let's see how I want to do this. Maybe I don't want to do that way. Might avoid that for right now. But that already cleaned that up pretty well, so that's good. That one's okay. No, it's not. What the hell was I doing, man? Oh, man, this is painful. I don't honestly even know where my head was. Okay. So, that's a supporting edge loop. That's fine for the most part. That should run through the whole body, though. It does over here. That needs to be fixed. This stupid little sight, though. Okay. We're gonna just delete this. I can see what I need to do with it. That's fine. There's so much extra geo in here that doesn't need to be here, though. Okay. Happy New Year, Kelsey. How are you? I'd love to have a big Wacom pen display, but they're super expensive, plus I need to stop collecting monitors. So, I didn't get a Wacom because I agree. Wacoms are way too freaking expensive. The one I wanted was like $2,000. I got an XP pen, and it's been great. And then my wife got me for Christmas one of these little XP pen remotes, too. So, like, I've got the buttons on the tablet, and I've got the remote, too. So, it all, like, it's really nice. Mainly used it when I was in engineering class. I got you. Yeah, I used to feel that way when I did projects back in Tinkercad. When the store from yeah. Spam like on Instagram. Wait, what? Dang it. Okay, I see. I don't know what happened. I'm good. Just folding some laundry. Nice. Did you guys have a good New Year's? Okay. I see all my mistakes. I'm sorry. Edge. So that's good. So we're just going to extrude that out. Whoa, hello. Turn that off. Okay. All right, so what do you mean by spam like on Insta, Michael? I don't know what that means. Are you able to do that on Instagram? Yeah, we did some sparklers with the boys, drank a few White Claws, and played some video games. Nice. That's good. I spent my night working on a sword, so that'll be coming soon. Eventually. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this the more cleverer way. There's like an emote function you can use. Oh, okay. I don't see those. That's annoying. Why don't I get to see those? Sometimes I hate live streaming on Instagram, but I've got it, so I might as well use it. I really need to set up TikTok too because, well, I don't know. It depends if it gets banned or not. Which is looking pretty likely. So, if any of you are like exclusively following me on TikTok for my short stuff, make sure you're on Instagram too, because that might go away. Okay, mesh tools, insert edge loop. So we're just gonna set this up for the best way possible. Extrude that in. Circularize. Okay, beautiful. Extrude that in. Nope. This is honestly... Do I want to make that a separate part? I could make that a separate part. And save myself some geometry. I think I will. I'm going to do that. Because if you ever look at sites, they're generally like not usually welded in. So I'm going to make that a separate part. I'm going to do like little screws and everything. It'll look nice. Let's see. I've got an XP Pen Artist Pro 12. Oh, 12 Pro. It's nice, but everything's tiny on 1080p. Yeah, that's why I got the higher resolution display. And the bigger one, because mine's a 24-inch. And the 24-inch is pretty good. I don't think I'd want to go bigger, because it already takes up a lot of space. Because it's like, you've got your 24-inch screen, and then you have like 3 inches of bezel in either direction, so it takes up a good chunk of space. RAM? What do you mean RAM? Okay, so I like that better. That saved me some ugliness too. A little bit of a pinch there. So what's going on here? So again, there's just no support coming through here. So let's go ahead. This shouldn't... this will affect something. So I have to think about this, because if I do that, it goes through that. But what I can do is I can cheat it. And I can delete these. And this will honestly just kind of help clean this up anyway. So, insert edge loop tool. Go here, go here. Go. This is generally what I like to do to isolate things. I'm also going to fix that, because that's terrible. Okay. Should be fine. Okay. Fix that hole in a second there. But now we've got that going all the way through, which is perfect. I can take that, remove that, pull it down. Let's do a surface slide here. I guess we're doing an edge slide. We're leaving pieces behind. Why are we leaving pieces behind here? Why is it doing that? Okay, so surface slide doesn't want to... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What else is that selecting? Nothing. That's fine, I suppose. I can just drag these down manually. It's not a big deal. Wow, that's fun. Vertex. Okay. Never had it behave that way. Spent New Year's working on a TARDIS model, trying to figure out some different techniques in modeling the window frames. Nice, that sounds fun. What is the model? This is the pistol from Halo 3 ODST. You say good morning, just Indian says Ram Ram. Oh, okay, I got you. Understandable. Well, good morning to you. You have a good New Year? Yeah, so far. It's been good. I'm getting used to, like, having a new space to work in. It's weird. But, no, otherwise it's been good so far. Alright, so why are you doing that? This doesn't make much sense, does it? What if I grab that one? Yeah, that shouldn't be doing that. I don't know why that's doing that. So what if I do a surface slide on this one? Those are the ones that are freaking out. Well, I hate to do it by hand, but you know what might help it? Yeah, I just don't want to do that. Wait a minute. I think I see what might be happening here. I do see what's happening here. Okay. There's a little funkiness going on in there. Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, so mesh tools, insert edge loop. There you go, there's another weird loop cut thing. We don't play with those here. We don't like those. So we're gonna delete all of this junk here. We're gonna do it again. Sir, can you teach me how to use bed the D farms? Bed the D farms? I'm not sure what you're asking for. What are you asking for, Mr. DeSale? Because I don't know really what that is. Are you saying frames? Shall we use slide edge? You can. Yeah, you totally can. Have you tried posting models in Fab? Not yet. I'm still trying to figure Fab out and figure out if I actually like it. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that they decided to change that the way they did. Okay, what happened here? Vertices. Alright, so for some reason that geo wants to loop. So we gotta figure out why it wants to loop. I think it's this random ass edge loop here. Where do you go? Nowhere. You're getting deleted. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not good. What? Oh, wow. Okay. I think I see what happened here. Okay, control delete. Yeah, I see what happened. Okay. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. Okay. Insert edge loop. Vertex. I'm hating past me right now. Maya always loop. I know. It's a pain. It's dumb. But I've gotten real good at fixing it, so that's, I guess there's that. Oh, there's an extra something here. Yeah, look at that. That's why. So you can see it kind of sticking up here. This extra face that should not exist for whatever reason it does. Alright, why are you here? Why are you here? What do you do? Cool. Delete it. Screw it. Starting fresh anyway. This reminds me, Cryptic. How do I deal with the harsh / really real feedback? I tend to get really down if somebody harshly critiques my work, and it's more of a me problem than anything. So it's tough because I'm one of the people that doesn't like that. I don't like that type of critiquing. I don't think it's necessarily like the most helpful thing in the world. I've been there. And unfortunately, the way to deal with it is just to kind of just take it with a grain of salt. Fix what you can, and then if there's something you need to learn from it, then just look at the positive of like what you can learn from that experience. But the reality is like depending on where you're getting the advice from, that's also very important. So if you're getting advice from somebody who just doesn't really necessarily care to teach, but just wants to kind of rip people's work apart, that's probably not the best place to go for. Um, Generally, I say seek advice from people who actually want to teach, because that's kind of just more important. It's going to be more beneficial to you as a student and somebody who's learning than it is to go to some like really established artist who's just going to tear you apart. What's up, MGX? How are you? Let's see. If I would like to see an actual game asset used in a game for topology, where do you recommend me to look at? So ArtStation's a good example. It's just kind of hard to tell because sometimes people don't necessarily say, hey, this was used in a game. The other option is really just to use some sort of software to rip them out of the game. Because I know there's apps that you can do that with. But yeah, ArtStation is going to be a really good resource to see like good breakdowns if you can find them. Sometimes they're kind of hard to find, and that's what's kind of annoying about ArtStation. I feel like if people are being harsh / really tough intentionally, then those are the ones you get a one and done review from, because feedback will be given with that. Yeah, exactly. I think feedback should be given in a constructive state. And if you are going to be an ass about it, then don't do it. Like, don't be a dick. It's kind of like words to live by. But I've gotten advice like that in the past, and it's it's tough. It's kind of hard to deal with, and like it does make you question what you're doing, but you should never question what you're doing. Just understand that you got to learn from something, and that's okay. Like this, had I sent this to somebody for feedback, I probably would have gotten torn apart. Rightfully so, but dude, this is so jacked up. Oh man. Okay. But I just get to have fun with it and say like, hey, look, I screwed this up. I was a terrible artist when I made this. I see what I did. There we go. That's that stupid triangle. It kind of, I don't know. It all comes down to finding somebody you trust to get advice from. Like I have very few people that I trust to get advice from. Just because I know they're going to be constructive and like I can take their advice seriously. And that's an important skill to kind of find. And you'll find that as you like network with people too. What did I do wrong here? Nope. Is that 1 or 2? What? Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Remember when I got the harsh feedback where all the VFX artists kind of forced his photorealism? If that's what I'm referring to, mainly from experienced artists. I also prefer constructive feedback. It's so much more helpful than just harsh critiquing. Yeah, don't be a dick, Matt. That is definitely one of my quotes, and it has been my quote for like since I was in high school. So put that on a T-shirt one of these days. There's another option. Go on Reddit, ask for 3D modeling communities, show bad topology. Yes, actually, that's where I got a lot of my critique from initially. If you guys are familiar with Reddit, I use Reddit a lot. I should probably start posting in there again, but I haven't over the past couple of months. Reddit's usually pretty good to have people kind of. Sometimes you'll get dicks, but most of the time you'll get people who actually want to kind of help you learn it. Otherwise, it's just like finding artists who you trust. You know. I wasn't asking for feedback particularly, but since I posted a Doctor Who forum, anyone can. Well, you know. And here's the other thing. So this is something. This is my soapbox that I'll stand on. If you post something on the internet, of course you're going to get people's opinions. However, you have to be steadfast in the belief that their opinion probably isn't right. Most of the time, probably isn't right. I tend to just ignore people when they critique my work because if I didn't ask for it, I wasn't looking for it. Therefore, I don't care. That's just kind of the way I handle it. Because it happens a lot. I get critiques on my work all the time. And sometimes I ask for them and sometimes I don't. And when I don't care. Have you tried Gnomon? I haven't tried Gnomon myself. Maybe sometime in the future, but I just it's expensive, and I just haven't looked into it really. I'll get you to sell T-shirts now. I've seen a lot of constructive people on Reddit. Yeah, I'll be doing merch at some point this year, probably. Let's see, Rico. I don't know why, but on YouTube, Blend short films look better than Maya's. Why do you think? Because most people who use Maya are not out building short films. The short films you see on like from the Blender community are generally like big groups of people that are working together to build something really cool. And like the reality is that most of the work that's being done in Maya, you're seeing in a movie theater, not so much on YouTube. So that's kind of the like it. I don't want to sound like an ass because it is kind of like the asshole answer, but like that's kind of the difference. I would like to see more like Maya short animations on YouTube. But that's just kind of the harsh reality of it. That and Maya is still out of the reach for most people because of its price. So it's just not as popular. So you'll see more Blender than you'll ever see Maya. Eddie, I have a question. What's your question? It's actually funny because there's this new artist I follow who does a lot of work in Houdini. And Tamuzu was the one who put me onto him. And he does a lot of really cool like Houdini-based stuff where he's like trying to replicate stuff from films. And like it's cool to see that because Houdini is again an expensive application that you can use for free, but you can't make money off of it. So it's cool to see an artist actually using it to like show what you can do with it. Thuck Nguyen. Thuck? Is it Thuck? Thuk? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but hi, how are you? Will the live stream be available after streaming? Would love to go back and revisit some of the streams. Yes, all of my live streams are still available on YouTube, and they will never go away unless YouTube gets rid of them. That answer was on point. Yeah, I'm sorry. I try not to be like rude to Blender users or anything like that, but that's just kind of the unfortunate case. Like, it's cool that they're able to create what they can create with it, but you're just not going to see people using Maya doing the same thing. I would like to do the same thing because that's kind of a goal of mine, but most of the people who use Maya just use it in their day-to-day work, and they just don't want to do it when they get home to make their own stuff on YouTube. Do you have a course? I will have a course soon. It will be going live on my Patreon. So if you guys are interested, I will have a modeling course. It'll be a modeling, texturing, and rendering course. And it's going to be based around building and texturing and all that stuff. A motorcycle. I just haven't chosen what motorcycle I want to do yet. Facts, not cushioning. Yes. Do you do some kind of Discord to train people, something like that? Just in college, they give me 1 month of Maya and nothing else. I'm interested, but my college sucks, and I see they only give you 1 month in Maya. That's awful. Yes, join my Discord. You're on Instagram, so the link is in my bio. It's my socials link. There's a Discord join link in there, and in there I can help you answer questions. I can help you go through things. There's a bunch of people in there that will also be willing to help you. I don't do one-on-ones just yet, but that may be something I do in the future. The reason why I use Blender is mainly because of Maya having a subscription price, but whatever 3D software you use is person. Absolutely. Yeah. And Maya's out of reach for a lot of people because of its price. So that's totally understandable. It's also why I try really hard not to like crap on people who use Blender, because at the end of the day, a lot of the times it comes down to not being able to afford it. And I totally get it, because for the longest time, I couldn't afford Maya. So, but if you can afford $279 a year, Maya Indie is an awesome choice. Anyone doing this stuff for like social media should not be buying the like pro version of Maya at all. It just does not make fiscal sense. I lost my train of thought on what I was doing. Okay. Slowly fixing. My God, man. What even is that? Okay. I think there's just an extra face in here. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Oh, this is the... Okay, I see what happened. Okay. Wow, what a pain this has been. Okay. Something's still there. There it is. Hiding in plain sight. Alright, lots of messages going on. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, thank you. I thought it was excellent because I gave myself classes. Features, learn very quickly, and I'm very nosy, and I want to make a game and need additional experience. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just join the Discord. There's lots of good help in there. I am sorry that your school did that to you. That's not cool. First, you cannot bait me. I alone animated 1 and 2. What are we making? What? I'm working on my Halo ODST pistol. Do you generally bevel everything or just do vertices close to each other? No, I usually use edge loops, honestly, and then I'll just clean them up as I go, because beveling causes issues like this. This is like the first time I used bevel, and it screwed me over. This model was also made like 10 months ago, so I have to give myself some credit. I didn't like fully know what I was doing. Okay. But yes, I try to kind of avoid bevels, unless I have to make them. I'm sorry, where? Oh, okay. Alright, so if we smooth that out... Okay, so that's looking better? Why are you floating there? What's here that shouldn't be? That. Okay. Clearly, that didn't delete the way it was supposed to. Okay. Get rid of that. I'm sorry, you're supposed to know what you're doing? Yeah, absolutely. I should fully know what I'm doing, and I don't. Okay. 1 second. Wait. Matt, I have a general question. How do you take your model from start to end? Currently, what I have is a 352 model ready, but textured and render ready are only 6? Let's see, hold on. I have, wait, what I have is 352 models ready, but textured and rendered ready are only 6. Oh, okay. So, generally, to like go through the entire workflow, I will pick like 1 or 2 projects to like really just see through all the way to the end, and then I'll just kind of work through a list. So like that comes down to being organized and really just staying on top of things, and it's tough, but that's generally just how I get everything done. Is I just make sure that like I kind of set myself up to say like I'm gonna finish this model, like this is gonna be a finished product, instead of just like a test or a base like sculpt or anything like that. If that's what you're asking, I think. Is Unreal the industry requirement? It's not really required, but it's going to be at some point. I can tell you that much. So it's good to learn. It's not a requirement yet, but more and more studios are starting to use it. So it's something I recommend people learn. And it's honestly really not that difficult. As long as you're not doing like game design stuff, it's really not that hard. Wow. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Don't forget to like the YouTube stream. Absolutely. Thank you, Kelsey. Okay. Why is this trash? Because there's a triangle. Nasty, dirty triangle. Okay, let's fix that. Delete that, delete that. There's another one. Hello? Lucas Lizzie, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. I'll show you what I've done, but when the power comes back, because the power went out throughout the country I live in is Puerto Rico. Oh, okay, cool. You were definitely not the first person from Puerto Rico, so that's cool to know. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what you're doing, what you're working on. And I'll help in any way I can. Okay, there we go. This is getting into these like finite details where it doesn't want to move around much. All right, bridge and bridge. All right, cool. Let's see. Yeah, what I meant to say, so I also tried to focus on one model at a time instead of doing three. Yeah, that's kind of like the big thing to do. Matt, did you claim the free Megascans library before New Year's? No, I didn't, but I also still have like a crap ton of credits left over from when I did pay for their subscription service, so I'm not really super stressed about it. I didn't want to hang on to all that data. Triangles are bad. Triangles are not necessarily bad, just not necessarily something you want to have. What's going on in Discord? What about the link issues? Have someone send an IP grabber or something? Is something happening that I'm not seeing? Or is Sharky just being an awesome person and taking care of all of it? I think Sharky's just being awesome and taking care of it. Walking down the perms. Okay. Okay. I saw your message, Sharky. Thank you so much, man. Sharky is awesome. Sharky is amazing. Sharky has transformed and made my Discord usable because I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you guys aren't following Sharky on Twitch, he streams. He's part of the Chaotic family. Make sure you're following that dude. What country are you making? Or sorry. Wow, I just read like 4 messages at once. Hi, what are you making? This is a pistol from Halo ODST. So I'm cleaning it up because this model was made 10 months ago and it's terrible. Oops. Let me do this. I'm going to leave that up so I can show people what I'm working on. TLDR on Discord is dumb and has permissions enabled by default. Someone thought it'd be funny to circumvent and post an ad. That's annoying. Oh well. Thank you for taking care of it, Sharky. I appreciate it, man. Eddie Jor, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome on in. Man, lots of people coming on Twitch tonight. That's cool. Okay. I'm trying really hard to fix this like stupidity here, but oh my god, what did I do? That's it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna just extrude. Okay. Do that. Do that. Honestly, I thought I was gonna be miserable standing up, but kind of like it. Now I'm here and I'm out of Instagram. Nice. Welcome on into Twitch. Sad reality is this is like the 4th time the Discord has been enabled by something by default, and back when you couldn't reset permit. Yeah, that's crap. That's definitely crap. Discord is like a necessary evil that I'm not super thrilled with. Like, I wish I could just have like a locked down. Like, it'd be cool to have like what Patreon has, just like in Discord form, because Patreon's community's management's actually pretty good, but Discord just needs to get their crap together, I guess. I don't know what it is. Okay, so next thing's next. That's fine. I left that the way that was. I think these are done. Yes. I just need to add some edge loops in here. Okay. That should be better now. Okay, so that's much more cut in. Beautiful. Okay. Let's fix this junk now. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm working on learning ZBrush outside of this. And I like it so far. Like, I do like it. But man, is it infuriating. And it's more so just because there's like artistic things that I didn't really understand that I was doing wrong. And I'm glad that I know that I was doing them wrong now, but like, man, it's rough to learn. I could code something similar, make a huge lockdown system to shut down Discord servers, text channels in case of a raid. I mean, we could do something like that. I don't want to make you do something crazy like that. If you have the time and want to, that would be awesome. Less back problems, probably. Yeah. Better like movement and like blood flow, I'm guessing, too. I think we have me 6 bot, and long story short, me and Sharky have been working to remove it. Sharky has been working to remove it because it's not hosted by him. Sharky hosts my bots, so he has a server that runs all my bots. So they're local and like not run by a company, which I really love. Okay. What else we got here? So got a little bit of lumpiness here. That's more so just because of that. I don't like this at all. Honestly. Let's do this. Hold on. This is no longer needed because we're gonna have to rebuild it anyway. But I'd rather have these working properly. Do those bots just wait to do that when I'm streaming, Sharky? Is that what it is? Because that seems to only happen when I'm streaming. Seriously. Oh, hey Matt, I just finished 10 months, or wait, I have just 10 months left to complete my 3D VFX course. To start building my portfolio in 2025 as a 3D artist. What should I include and what should I keep in mind while I'm doing so that I get a good paying job? So include the highest quality projects that you've worked on so far. Make sure you break things down really well. So, you know, I'll use mine as an example. Let me pull it up real quick. That's not what I wanted. ArtStation. Stupid. Was this Facebook? Okay. So when you're doing your portfolio, you want to show the work that you did, right? So like show your models, show everything. So have some beauty renders. Make sure you're including some sort of rotational, because that's going to be really helpful for somebody viewing your project so they can see how your model breaks down, how the materials interact with light, things like that. The other thing that's really important to do is to show your UV workflows. So your UVs, your wireframes, things like that. I don't think I did a wireframe on this one. I didn't do a wireframe on this one, but I did do the UV layout. You don't have to do something this fancy. This is just how I like to do them. But just make sure you're showing your work and you're really like adamant about explaining your process. Same thing here. You know, you've got your beauty renders, and then you break it down to some of your, like, if you want to like isolate your whatever you're working on, that's good too. But just make sure you spend a lot of time showing that you know how to do the work and showing that you have a good understanding of the different processes of building your models and all that stuff. And then just have a couple of really good pieces in there and start applying. It was before you started streaming. Oh, I pinged you at like 3 o'clock PST. I didn't even see that. My bad. I used to run Discord most of the mod tasks. I did myself. I hired a modder from Fiverr. He fixed my server and gave me custom bots for 25. Nice. It's actually a wonderful community I'm a part of. Everyone has contributed to building a Discord bot for. I have a decent amount of custom code for my own specific, just hosting on VPS. Yeah. Sharky knows what he's doing. He's very smart. I don't know any of that stuff, so he saves my butt when it comes to that. You need to rework on the tank model in the portfolio. Made amazing. The only tax is ambient inclusive. Well, so the tank model, that's an old one. This was when I was in college. This is actually, so I did rework this partially. And it was something I was kind of working on. And I don't know. I'm tempted to kind of go back to it, but I don't know. I might just do a whole new tank. So you're the tech guy in the arts. I'm the tech guy in the not have things blow up. Exactly. Because Sharky picks that stuff up. Yeah, he's good. Thanks. That's so helpful. I appreciate it. I'm glad that worked. I'm glad that helped. Yeah, don't think too much into it. Just make sure you're thorough when you're building your portfolio out. That's what's important. How to prepare an Unreal? Can you tell how to prepare for using Unreal? Just download it and start using it. I learned a lot of what I kind of work with through Jay Hill. So if you guys are familiar with Jay Hill, he has some really good videos on using Unreal Engine. And then I learned a little bit from Jared Chavez too. So there's a couple of different resources that I'd recommend for Unreal Engine. I don't have any yet. I will be doing a video at some point in the future on how to kind of set up your first project in Unreal. I think I have. Don't I have one? I don't even remember what videos I make anymore. Hold on. I'm bad at this. I did do a video on Unreal recently, didn't I? Yeah. So I do have one video on getting your models into Unreal Engine. So if you want to take a look at that, that's there. But yeah. I don't have a clear idea what job positions can I get as a 3D artist. I hope very much to have an idea on that. So that's going to be dependent on what you want to do. So this is kind of where it comes down to. You're going to have to establish like what it is you want to lock into. So if you haven't picked like your area of expertise yet, it's time to start thinking about that. If you want to be a generalist, make sure you're ready to do a generalist role because it's a lot. Or if you want to be a character artist or a prop artist, whatever. Narrow down, build your portfolio off of that. Look at the jobs, look at what the jobs are asking for, what they're requiring of candidates, and then make sure that you have those skills represented in your portfolio and on your resume, and then just start going for it. The new codes I have. Sharky protects all of it. All of the codes. Alright. Let's just clean this up more. This is just really bothering me. Alright, mesh tools, insert edge loops. We're gonna do one here, one here. Bridge across. Can do divisions. Do surface. Let's do edge. Yeah, that was flexing slightly, and I'm not cool with that. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So I can bridge that across now. So really what we've been doing is we're just trying to isolate this shape a little bit further so it doesn't affect topology as much. It's just something I like to do. I don't think I did it. Did I do it wrong? I think I added too much. I did add too much. It's okay. Control delete. And you can control delete as well. Okay. That isolates that a little bit better. Cleans up that surface really well. Doesn't look like it was modeled by a 10-year-old anymore. Cryptic the Goat. Love your tips and videos. Keep it up, man. Thank you so much, Gabriel. I appreciate that. For the role of prop artist, I need to create game-ready models, right? Low poly, or can I keep it really detailed? Depends. I mean, if you're going for games, yeah, you want to keep it within the realm of like low polygon and stuff like that. If you're going for like VFX film, then you don't need to worry as much about it. But yeah, it just depends on what you're going for. What did I see? It was 9 o'clock. Was it my phone? Oh, I still got 30 minutes left. Never mind. Make your profile GIF. It's in your Discord profile. Let's see. Okay. So, let's look at some of this junk now. So I don't like the way this stuff kind of just like ripples through. I know why it does it. We'll just use our edge slide to just kind of clean this a bit. So this is another case of, do I want this way? And this is going to be one of those where I don't really want it this way. So let's look at this. So that should go around the entire model. It does. So the issue here is this is kind of just incorporated, and so it breaks the topology. So I'm going to actually clean this up as well, as much as I don't want to. Control delete. Okay. Okay, so that's all fine. So really what I want to do is I want this to carry up and through. And the best way to do that is going to be to further isolate that. Insert edge loop. I'm going to go right there. Okay, so go boom, boom, delete. And then we're going to need another one right here. So mesh tools, insert edge loops. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to like isolate this topology a bit. Let's see. So that'll be that guy. Insert edge loop. Okay. That should look a lot cleaner. It does. Now I can clean that up. So mesh tools, insert edge loop. Just drag that in there. That shouldn't go through anything, and it doesn't. So we're going to go boom and boom. Okay. Let's see. What about triangles in the VFX film industry? I'm doing an undergrad on animation VFX. My teacher hates us when we turn our model with triangles. I don't understand the reason, though. So I've been told multiple times that it's not that serious. Generally, triangles are okay. I tend to use them myself. Is there supposed to be music? Yeah, there should be music. Oh, it's because it's on a low song. Yeah, there's music. I saw it earlier. Yeah, so triangles are fine. Obviously, your instructors are going to try to like drill it into your head that they're not okay, but they're becoming more and more accepted now that, especially with the use of like Unreal Engine, they're kind of required now. So Thing is, he gets super focused and he forgets that thing. No, I got music going. You can hear it, right? Heard it not long ago. Okay, so the music's going. Yeah. What's up, Chris? Jungyoni, hi. Hello. How are you? Okay. Let's see. Now there's music. There's been music. It was just a really quiet part, and I have it kind of low. How was your day, Chris? Was it a good day? Alright, so that should be nice and isolated, so I can go ahead and add this back in. We're going to straighten this out a little bit, because that looks terrible. Okay. That might be causing a pinch. Minor pinch, but I can adjust for that. But more importantly, that looks much cleaner. Minus this part down here, because we haven't done that yet. Turn that off. Okay. So that's good. It's got a nasty, gnarly pinch down there. So now I gotta fix this up, which is totally fine. What about triangles on a flat surface? Is it becoming accepted? Would that be exposed? Yeah. Yeah, so generally the rule is you want to avoid them on organic models still because of the deformation and stuff like that, but on flat surfaces it really doesn't matter. I use them all the time. Never really had an issue with it. I didn't know that my ping could be seen on stream. I have found the power of lattices. Oh, nice. Oh, did you see the Discord ping? Yeah. It pops up. That's okay, though. I remember starting my Houdini Nuke and ZBrush about 2 years ago, and your channel popped up back then, so thank you for this 2 years. Happy New Year. I hope you achieve your goals and dreams. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Bye, Matt. I gotta eat breakfast and plan to watch 1 to 2 episodes of anime before I start working on my 3D model. MGX, have a wonderful day. Fox Creative Gaming. Hello, what's up? How are you? How's it going? See, all of this pulling, I don't know why I did this. This past me is stupid. Past me was dumb. Alright, I'm just gonna fix all this here. So bad. Okay. Don't know why I did this. There was no reason to have it like that. Okay. Okay. Would you mind saying again? Oh, the Star Wars droid thing got in the way. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, so they're okay. The reason they're more accepted now is because they don't really change much when it comes to like the flow on your surfaces. So generally the rule is like triangles on like corners and bevels you want to avoid because you're going to see that when you smooth your model and you try to apply a material to it. The best way to kind of establish it is if it's going to affect your model is to take your model and assign not a reflective, but like the shiny material, like a blend, for instance, in Maya. Throw a blend on there and then rotate around it and see if that triangle is affecting the surface. And if it isn't, you can get away with it. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. I'm fine. I'm just checking out your hard surface modeling since I've been trying to improve. Nice. What have you been working on? I'm working on fixing an old model of mine, so excuse the horrible topology on this. I don't even understand what happened here. Oh, I see what happened. Wow, okay. All right. Don't necessarily want that to break that, so do a target weld here. Ba-ba. Okay, that's fine. That should go up the side there, so that's good. Okay. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. Escape. Go here, bridge that. Hold on, guys. I see the messages flying through. I'll answer them in just a second. Just trying to make sure I don't lose my train of thought here. That's better. Much less of a pinch. Got this nasty pinch in there, but we'll fix that in a minute. Gabriel, can we connect and create some artworks together? Oh, I see what you're doing. Let's see. All right, so I'm working on creating a random sci-fi concept art I find online into a 3D model. One of my current projects is a sci-fi storage room. I'm not sure if I'm doing it the right way. So Fox Creative Gaming, if you want to, you can join the Discord if you want some advice on it, or if you want to send it to me on Instagram or a whisper on Twitch, you absolutely can. If you want some advice on it, that is. But sounds like a fun project. What's up, Steve Jossie? How are you? Okay. This is looking 300 times better than it did. Minus that. Why you like that? Ah, I see. Alright, so we're gonna do surface slide. Hey, it's actually worked. Oh no. Oh, it selected everything. Why? Why'd you do that? It's okay. Just pull that out a little bit. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to, what the f... This just doesn't want to work today. Edge slide. Oh, that, oh. What? What happened there? Oh, oh. Wow, that's dumb. Okay. Had to make sure. Okay, that should fix that pinch. The pinch is gone. Yay, the pinch is gone. How are you, bro? I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm doing... I could not hear you if you said anything to me since it's an ad... Oh, sorry. Yeah, so if you want advice on that or if you need help with it, feel free to join our Discord. !socials will take you to the link. And in there we have a whole like work in progress section where you can post your work if you need to. The music fits with the O's. Yeah, if you're looking for advice, if not, you know, no problem either. But that's a resource for you if you've got questions. Okay. So I know that curves, and I know it has this weird, like, kind of deformation here. I just don't like it. So we're gonna try to fix it here a little bit. Try to blend this into the model just a little bit more. Yeah, that should be better. See how that looks. That's much nicer. It still has this weird little pinch here, but we'll fix that here in a second. Why you didn't make the grills from a separate mesh? Was it not okay? Because the grills are actually built into the body. So if you look at the original design, it's not a separate piece. It is actually built into this piece of like plastic or metal. So staying true to the original design of it. There's a couple of things I deviated on that but for the most part, staying as true to the original design as possible. Because it's fun. And whoever designed that was a much better, like, concept artist than I was. Or am. Okay. So here's another issue here. So now we got to figure out how to get this separated here because it's a mess. Delete. But thankfully, it's actually really easy. This one will be a lot simpler. What'd I do? No, D. Weird. Okay. So we'll go mesh tools, insert edge loop. We're gonna go boom. That's gonna be problematic. We're gonna have to isolate a little bit of this up here, but that's okay. We'll work on that in a second here. Okay. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna carry this through, but this is where we have a little bit of an issue. So when I built this, I didn't pay attention to anything that I was doing apparently. So we're gonna delete these. I'm gonna take these, scale and pull back up. And we're gonna just start merging across. So mesh tools, insert edge loop. So nice, so nice. All right, it's the music. So awesome. Which one is it? The music was, what song was that? Deadly Force by Carl Casey. Carl with a K. Which I know makes no sense, but that's how it is. Okay. Cool. Just making sure everybody's questions get answered. Okay, so I think from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge that to that. We're going to go mesh tools, insert edge loop. We're going to go plop that right there. There is a reason that that's not working, and it's because there's a thing up here. Truly hate myself for making this. All right. Fix that. Fix that. Okay. I haven't saved in a second. Save. Last thing I want to do is have this thing crash. Okay, so we're going to do a bridge across. Okay. Zoop. Go vertex, get you. Pop that, fix that. So that's kind of not working with the body there, so let's get that back in there. So looking at this now, we can go select that, bridge, that's a quad, and bridge, that's a quad. All right, cool. So that allowed me to carry that through. This, I'm still gonna wanna clean this up more, but that kind of solves that issue right there. So we're good there. Now we're gonna worry about the top up here. The top is going to be interesting. Part of this is jacked up because of that, so let's get rid of this. We're going to kind of fix this up a little bit. This edge loop actually doesn't need to exist. Or did it? Not really. Reality Portal, happy 2025 to you too. Okay, thinking about this, thinking about how I want to do this. We're gonna delete, 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 delete. Just keep tearing holes in models. Delete. Control delete. Okay, better, better. Promise this will make sense eventually. Okay. So mesh tools, insert edge loop, go right here. See, when I really care about topology, I can do pretty good topology. All right, there we go. Beautiful. So we're gonna do the same thing, insert an edge loop here to support that outer edge. Good. Much nicer, much cleaner. Oh, it's looking so much better. Do you post tutorials on YouTube? Yes, I have a whole YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. Instead of saying delete, say exterminate. Still trying to master topology when it comes to hard surface modeling. It takes a while. I have only just now gotten really good at it, and it's taken me almost 15 years. So if you really like dial down to it like I did the past year, you could probably learn in about a year, but it takes some time. So don't feel like you're behind or anything. Yes, if you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube, please make sure you join the YouTube. I got one more level of partner to hit. Because unfortunately they split it into two now. But I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Okay. So it's all separated and cleaned up. Much nicer, much nicer. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Edge. So this is where I gotta get kind of creative because I lost something here. How did that happen? I must have had a triangle there or something. Let's see. It's okay, we'll rework this. Oh, you know, I know what happened. Yeah. Oh, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hurts my soul. Boom. Okay. So I think the goal here. This is gonna look really bad, but that's just temporary. Don't worry about it. G, G, G. Okay, that cleans it up a lot better. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Oh, topology, the nemesis to my Leon, the agent, the Joker to my Batman. It's bad. It's such a pain in the butt. But it's good. It's a good thing to have. It's a good thing to strive for. People who say you don't need to focus on topology are just wrong. We will openly call that out in this community. That's all right. All right, cool. That's much better. So, oh, I truly hate this. Okay. So I know what I need to do. Right? I need this to go straight up through here. Problem is, no, actually, that's not a problem. Insert edge loop, just gradually work our way. So you can see how I've kind of been throughout the night, just like zooming in between different pieces on the model and fixing things. That is generally how I will handle awful models like this. And we're back to having a quad. Cool. All right, that's so much better. This is garbage, but we'll fix this. Actually, kind of don't care. Yeah, we'll care. We'll care a little bit. Recognize space station. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's good. So if we smooth that now, it should look much cleaner. It does. Oh, man. All right, well, that's pretty good. Gotten pretty far in this tonight. Wasn't expecting to get this far. Of course, I was hoping to get it into Rhizome to UV it, but that never goes according to plan. That's okay, though. God, that's just atrocious. Okay. I see why I did that. But I'm wondering if I should leave it that way. I know that's causing a crease. Okay. Leave that one. See if that allows wants me to just make that a little bit cleaner. That's better. That's okay. That's acceptable. I'll take it. Interstellar spaceship. Travel between the stars. Nice. Okay. This is much better. Still a little tad bit lumpy, but it's just kind of, there's this dense mush of geometry here. That's kind of why. Still gotta fill this hole in. The question is, do I do that now? Why not? Alright. So looking at this, we have some more issues. Okay, so we have a couple tries that we want to fix. Because that's just no good. That doesn't help that that just merges into that for no reason. So we're going to do some adjustments here. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. I'm going to add an edge loop here. Eventually you just get really good at looking at topology and going, ah, this is how you fix this. Until that time, it's just really confusing. Okay. Yep, I hate that. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Okay. Okay, that's what I did. This is another example of me not thinking. Cool. Alright, well, we're going to call that here because it's time for me to roll. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, and maybe I'll continue working on it off stream. I don't really know. But, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been an awesome first stream of the year. Looks like we had quite a few people on Instagram, so that's cool. Very cool. Everybody on Instagram, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always being around. I will see you all live again on Friday. That's the plan. And until then, you guys have a wonderful new year. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe out there. And yeah, I'll see you guys live. Instagram, you guys are the first to go. So good night. Have a wonderful time. And then YouTube. All right, YouTube. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it as always. You guys make this so worth it. Appreciate you being here. I will see you all live again on Friday. And until then, same thing. You guys have a wonderful time, wonderful week, and a happy new year. And the stream. And then Twitch. Let's find someone to raid.